kept my shit on. Hey, polo bucket hats, red hats, dread heads, J. Cole, B hats, everybody out there, welcome to the potluck. Hope you brought your plates today, and hope you brought your yeah, he called that. It slid that in there. What up, Cole? Just shouting out J. Cole, man. You know, it's a good time to shout him out. It's a great episode to shout out J. Cole, you know. Today is just saying, you know, we talking niggas who going to college.
Yes, sir.
You know. So welcome to the potluck. You know, hope everybody brought their plates today.
Otis for admin. You know what I'm saying?
Otis for admin. Hey, look, so we're a hip hop podcast. We serving up culture, current events, and other side dishes. I'm your boy Pete, as always.
Is Otis the miggity Mac?
Your boy TKO, aka Ahmad, aka Top 7 Alive. No, kidding. No.
I'm 7. I like that.
Live, I'm live up here, Murphy, North Carolina. Let's get it.
Yeah, man, it's Lou, top 5, your most hated and your favorite. So let's do this, man. Welcome to the potluck.
Man, didn't nobody make you their favorite. Stop lying to the people.
Hey, man, they ain't got to make me their favorite. You know what I mean? Just,
hey, I'm sensing some hostility from the nigga in the pink and orange over there.
Whoa.
What's up with that color scheme, though, right?
Hey, man, listen.
Fuchsia and orange, man.
Yeah, man. I get you on your toes.
Looking real Miami-ish over there.
Yeah, I think I know why he mad. He kind of looked like the dude, too, we talked about earlier.
Hey, but hey, man, you know what? If you want to act funky for 60 minutes, then bring your 60 minutes of funk, bro. It's all good.
Oh, man. Listen.
Drop a bomb on us, bro.
Drop a bomb on this nigga.
Oh, you do.
That's y'all people, man. Hey, man, leave my fellow East Coaster alone. You know, he controls the airwaves, and y'all don't know. They call me Funk Flex in not so many words. You know, if I dye my beard and
act like a sucker.
Oh, there it is. Bro, tell us how you feel. Tell us how you feel about.
Go ahead, Otis.
Bro, man, like how you over here talking shit about this man's career and you ain't done nothing to contribute. You're a DJ. You're a DJ talking about you pick whatever songs you want to play, and you're not playing some fellow New York niggas. You know, like, I mean, shit, you over there crying as designer spits a fucking whack, crazy freestyle, like not crazy in a damn that was dope kind of way. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Kind of crazy. Like, you'll shed tears for designer, and you won't even support the homeboy. Like, and then you want to talk shit about the homeboy when you're your own program director. Like, this is what he is everything that's what's wrong with DJs, nigga. Fuck Funk Master. Fuck him. I don't like him. 60 Minutes of Funk been whack ever since the first one dropped. Give a shit about Funk Master Flex. Fuck all them bombs. Like, we don't need you to interrupt the song with 45 fucking bombs. I hear more bombs than lyrics. Disappear, man. Go away.
Go away.
Go to country or rockers and shit.
I love it.
Nigga, go discover the bottom of the Atlantic or something. See what's happening down there. Drop a bomb on that shit.
Potluck don't pull no punches. We're gonna tell you how we feel about you. At least how he feels about you. I don't know if I feel that way about Flex. I definitely don't feel that strongly.
You feel that way.
Yeah, because
you just go to the East Coast, so you still got to keep it cool.
If the potato salad ain't good, we're gonna tell you. So hey,
you should be mad at what he said.
Listen, man, everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yo, I mean, come on, man. He called your number one. Your number one. He called that man Cheddar Bob.
Your idol.
He called Tupac Shakur Cheddar Bob.
You know, listen.
The cat you wake up and pray to every day.
I don't pray to Pac
The nigga
every
who
day.
you hand painted a mural of Pac on your bedroom wall, dog, and you gonna let Flex talk about him like that?
Right.
Oh, you was the one with that in that movie Baby Boy. You got the wall like that in your room.
They shot that in his room.
Listen,
You talking about the one with the jury in the bathtub?
y'all are
Damn.
damn.
When Pac had the Mercedes Benz charm.
I'm
Or the one where he's spitting with the Detroit.
gonna fight back, y'all. Don't worry, I'm gonna fight back. Y'all get y'all's in now. I'm gonna fight back.
the Red Wings jersey on.
Yeah.
Oh man, listen. Flex is entitled to be Flex. He's irrelevant to me and has been for years. So like that's how I feel about him. I don't feel about him. And whatever he said about Pac is what he said. We all know the facts and the truth. It's out there. He can speak how he wants to. But that's how. But you know what? To your point, you're supposed to be holding down New York and this whole nine, and then you ain't rocking with your fellow New Yorkers. I'm not saying Flex was wrong about what he was saying. Like, y'all got a whole team behind you. You got all you know, maybe it's just not maybe rap ain't your thing, you know, or stay with your 40-plus-year-old rap, you know. But
he wasn't wrong about what he said about him having a team, but it's like, come on, dog. Everybody knows that the radio is the biggest exposure, you know, for a lot of these artists. Yeah. So I mean, shit, man. If somebody has a big team behind you and it stops at you're the fucking gatekeeper. Then shut the fuck up, man. You ain't gotta talk about nobody's career.
I mean, Chicken Noodle Soup was playing on the radio for a long time.
He picked that joint.
Soda on the side.
That nigga was doing a chicken noodle dance too.
My thing is this Funk Master Wendy Williams like his music.
He probably does. You know, he be listening to it on the ride home, probably.
So if he likes his music and he says he plays what he wants to play, how come he ain't playing this shit?
I mean, we can call it what we want to call it.
Something ain't adding up.
Fine. I'm gonna say
something ain't adding up. Maybe he's controlling what he could play.
Well, it ain't no accusation coming from me to say that there's factual information in history that Funk Flex is taking some money. And that's not gossip. That's payola. That's that shit.
So he's not playing what he want to play.
He ain't the only one though.
Yeah,
I know, but we talking about him.
He play what he want to play now. He don't take no money now.
Says who?
I mean, it's not. I'm not hopping out of stuff I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't never seen a preacher push away the collection plate, man.
Oh yeah, I took enough. Let you go ahead and keep that. We can actually put this towards a new church fund today. Nope.
Right. Hell no. Nah.
Same old doorknobs on the same old doors on the church.
Same old doorknob.
Same old doorknob, brand new car.
Brand new car.
Yep.
Shout out Creflo Dollar.
Heard he's a changed man, but that's another subject for another day.
Yeah, he be changing hundreds into 20s. That's it.
But something else on his stance on tithing, but that's another day. But
we're not going to get hip hop preachers today.
Yeah, but we know Funk Master Flex hasn't changed. I mean, if he likes that kind of music, how come he ain't playing that shit? Because if he's like saying like he play what he wants, what the hell does he like the, you know what I'm saying, certain kind of shit, old shit, what?
The nigga shed a tear while Designer was rapping, so I think maybe he does like that shit.
Hold on, man. See, you took it as like he was like enjoying it. I took it as like Flex was like, hip hop is gone. The whole way I knew it is over.
I'm gonna have to watch that, man.
He had a Winnie Williams moment, man. Chill out.
That was a tear of joy right there. Like, I can't believe I'm in the room for this right now. That's what I saw on his face.
He don't do that to him.
That was the same kind of tears my mama had on her face when I walked the stage, bro. Like I know happy tears when I see him.
Come on, don't do that to Flex.
I'm just saying.
If y'all haven't watched that Designer freestyle, I mean, I won't say you go check it out, but if you got some time to kill and have nothing else going on ever, you're not even on the toilet. You're just sitting there like, what do I do with myself for this 30 seconds of my life? Go ahead and ruin it with Designer real quick. And that
The only appropriate time to watch it is when you're taking the shit.
I wouldn't even do it then. There's way more interesting things to go on to read while you're taking the shit. You got, if you had a 1985 TV guide next to you, read that shit before you go and watch that freestyle.
I mean, TV was good as shit back then. Though. It was good as hell.
I mean, it was, you know. And there was also rap wasn't the same, but you know, rap changes, and that's okay. It's supposed to change. It's an ever-changing kind of young man's game, if you will.
We went from Grandmaster to Funk Master to Littles now. So we're in the Littles saying, so if you still got some kind of master in your name, you an old motherfucker. Get out of hip hop.
Man,
we got a butcher now. So
that's a bar though. That's a bar, Otis. Like, think about it. Think about it. You still got some kind of master in your name in hip hop, you old. You've been used up.
Yeah.
Your masters ain't your masters.
You ain't no motherfucking master.
And oh man. Anytime you get a quote from my movie, I don't care how Bod feels about The Last Dragon. That's the best movie ever made.
We can talk to shut up, man. You know what I mean? He the only one that did it though. He the only master I can acknowledge. Master P is the only.
Master P?
Master P.
That's the only master that.
Yeah, he's the exception to the rule. We give him credit.
Yeah.
But Master P had that quick, but to the point of what we're talking about, Master P had that quick one moment a couple years ago where he was trying to drop some new music that sounded like current, and he was trying to do some dance, and then he was like, nah, never mind. Like, that video came out and everyone was like, nah, go sit down, P.
No, but Master P cool because he ain't a hater. I feel like Funk is a hater, you know what I'm saying? But Master P, I feel like he more like a person who build people up, you know what I mean? Get other people money. Funk Master Flex is a hater, man, straight up. So fuck him, fuck him.
Master P also, he's got a different history with rap, Funk Flex, may feel like, oh, I'm New York, I'm a gatekeeper here, which I don't know what he's gatekeeping, because like y'all said, he picks some horrible music sometimes, and there's some, but like Master P kind of came in, I'm trying to get a name out the South. Master P, and it just actually had an interesting choice at some point, because he was a hooper. And so he had to figure out, like, am I going to continue playing basketball? Am I going to go to college and hoop and be a hooper? Or am I going to go this other route in life and try this music thing? Actually, I think he was doing some other things in there, but, it comes with the game. Which kind of leads to, like, you got that option, you rapping or you going to college.
Man,
So
you gonna call yourself master, or you gonna get your masters?
no. Facts. You gonna call yourself doctor, you gonna get your doctorate. It's the same. I guess there's only two doctors. Doc Dre.
Or you gonna flex like you're a master, but you really a bitch.
Dang. They really don't feel like really don't like flex around here, huh?
We flexing on flex, man.
He a hater, man. He a hater.
Flexing on flex, but like, I mean, to actually, it's a real good segue to rap and go to college would be Master P. You know what I mean? He's pushed it on his sons. Sports. He definitely was the guy that explored everything outside of rap, just so that he wouldn't be pigeonholed. First of all, and just so that he's able to become more than what his rap career would give him, and I think that we can't, a lot of rappers kind of fantasize with just by being, I'm just gonna make it by being a rapper, but man, rap gets harder as you get older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the culture change, the fans change, you change, and so whatever type of content that you putting out is really what's really going to drive your career, as far as if you're just behind the mic. You just,
Yeah. But isn't that a good reason to skip college and rap though? Because it does get harder as you get older. So if you just go all in early, and it's being a young man's game, you can get the rap part of it. Like, because most people who come and rap, most people who come in the game later ain't rapping, except for Griselda. But most people who come in at 35, they ain't coming in rapping and getting a certain level of fame, And they know like my time has passed. I need it to be 17, 24.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good reason like to skip through to kind of strike while it's hot? Or while you're that age?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of almost like joining the military, right? You're not going to join the military at 35. You might, but at the same time, you think to yourself, like when you're 35 and you around a bunch of 19-year-olds and your roommate is 19, like, you living in the barracks with some college age kids, like, might not be the best thing. So kind of how you saying it's a young man sport, and like, of course, it's hierarchy, in the military. And at the same time, it's like, man, when you old and, you got the young cats that's kind of like, I couldn't imagine being like 35 years old, and then you got a young cat like Baby with all this bread, and you still got to get your weight up. You might have to reach out to him, get your relevance up, all that. You know what I mean? Like, so, but at the same time, there is the Griselda clique. Those guys are 35, 40. They between 30 and 40. But that's a real specific fan base too. You know what I'm saying? They get criticized a lot for just being what they call it a fire pit rap. Maybe their sound isn't for everybody, but their appeal is for older crowds. So, I definitely would say that, if you're gonna get into rap, that's something that, or music, that's something that it's a real decision to make. And it's better to make it younger if you got the mindset of doing it for a couple of years, So
I agree 100%.
I got a little Black Eyed Peas question for y'all. If y'all don't know, that's a little side item dish. I'm gonna just bring in a little side item. What? Oop. What was that? I know who that is.
Yeah. Class of 2020. The Stallion.
I was just messing with you. Hey, shout out Meg the Stallion. University of Houston. Same as Lil Wayne.
Her favorite number is 9.
My favorite number is 6. Ain't that some shit?
Real talk. And I'm gonna throw this at you, Ahmad, because I think you got a good kind of point of view on it. Do you even feel like it's necessary to go to college to be successful anyway, whether you rapping or not?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Success isn't determined by how many degrees you have. Actually, it's not even determined by how much money you have. You know what I'm saying? Like it's based on I guess like you setting a life for yourself and you attaining that whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But I think well, I want to touch on what Lou said first about rapping being a young man's game. Young people always like they're just starting to like find their own music. So of course, if you're young, so you're more in their culture. You know what I'm saying? Their lingo, all that stuff. So you're more able to relate to them. But people who are older, like our age, they're not searching for new music. Most people aren't. You know what I'm saying? They're already stuck in what they like already. You know what I'm saying? Like most people like my age, they like Pac, Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z. They're not searching for the newest rapper. You got a few people who are, but most people aren't, right? So
Us right here.
Yeah, us right here, but like most people aren't doing that. So if you're an older guy trying to get in the game, it's too late for you. So remember Tupac said Larry Holmes, Flabby is sick. You know what I mean? But it's true though. Like a lot of these older guys try to come in, they have a chance. But younger guy come in, he has a chance. And should he rap or go to college? It all depends on what I'm saying. He could find success in. The success that he wants. That's attaining money. Getting a degree, becoming a doctor, or becoming a lawyer. Then of course you got to go to college. But if you just want to, if money is success for you, I would say rapping is going to pay more dividends faster. So,
Okay.
but so I would say you don't have to go to college to be successful.
And see, go ahead, Otis. Go ahead.
Yeah. Of course, you don't have to go to college to be successful, but I mean, if you're going to choose the rap route, then you got to go all in, and you got to work just as hard as you would if you were trying to get your degree. I mean, you can't. It really ain't just about bars. Like, you know, is they like they say, man, hard work beats talent every time, and that's pretty fucking clear with the state of hip hop as it is right now. Like, there's a lot of cats with bars that don't have that buzz. It's all the whack niggas, but they have a team, they have the network, so. The way the way to be successful in both school and in hip hop, there's similarities there. So in college, you got to network, you have to work hard, and if you're trying to chase your dream, you have to network, you have to work hard, and you have to, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand. So it really is just about whatever path you want to take, and about not wasting your time, really, man.
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
I think I'm always a proponent of going, and not so much because I'm like, I think anyone needs to go anymore or anything like that, but just in the sense of like hedging your bets. And I know everyone, listen, I know there's people that say, hey, now you got to go 1,000% all in, right? But for me, I look at like and I guess, you know, it's your mindset and it's your plan. If you're like, well, I'm trying to reach a Jay-Z level, I'm trying to reach Drake level, I'm trying to reach Young Boy level, you know, there's a certain amount of obviously amount of discipline, but there's a certain amount of networking and acumen that you have to have with that, right?
Right.
And not everyone's got the Jay-Z business smarts, like off break. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z's a businessman. Everyone, oh, I'm a hustler. I was a hustler. I know all that. But like, he's one of the rarities. There's a reason people want to talk to him. There's a reason there was even a discussion between taking some money or having dinner with Jay-Z. Take the money.
So you better take that money.
Take the money.
Yeah, that dinner with Jay-Z is not worth. Take the money. He would tell you to take the money, but
that nigga gonna tell you I don't talk business after 5 o'clock. So
what's his hours? Go ahead, tell him, Big Red. What's your hours?
My office hours are from 9 to 5. Now eat your shrimp and shut the fuck up.
He might make you pay.
For real.
Yeah, right. You might have to pay for that meeting.
You might have to pay for that, man.
But in the sense of like, you end up having that built-in network for some people, and some people get that education while they're there, you know, so they don't end up bankrupt or end up, you know, you was hot last year. Now you just floating around doing little indie shows, hoping you can make ends meet, you know.
Right.
So I think there's some advantages there, but it's not for everybody, you know. And listen, I'll be honest with you. If you out there and you watching this and you about 17 years old and you like, nah, I'm going to rap. I'm dedicating my shit to rapping. Fuck what I gotta say about it. Do your thing. Just make sure you all in, discipline, and you understand what it's going to take. Because like Otis said, it's going to take the same. You're not taking an easier route. Shit, college might be the easier route because, you know,
yes,
college, you got to turn in some papers on time. You got to make sure you get straight C's, and you be all right. You know, record industry, that's a C record on your first record or a D record on their first record. You might not get another shot.
Yeah.
So you know, but I can tell you,
not even just in the like. Yeah, bro, it's not about even the shots, man. Like, you put out a bad record, people see that name, they're like, man, this nigga sucks. It's like a one and done, you know. In college, you turn in a bad paper, you have a bad first year, they put your ass in that academic probation, you could bounce back. Bro, I mean, it would take a hell of a project from Bow Wow to make me ever want to consider even listening to him again. Like, you get a bad name out for yourself, and all it takes is one song to end your shit. There is no bouncing back. So, yeah, man, it's a tougher route.
It could be over the next summer.
What up?
It could be over the next summer.
Yeah, for real.
Easy. It's coming and going. But, you know, and that's why I was saying the college route for me, you can leave and go back to college, but get enrolled or something, right? Because if it is over the next summer, cool. Go back and learn. And I think we talked about this before. Go back and learn a real skill that you can use going further on in that business. You like, you know what? I like the music business. I want to keep writing behind. How many writers are there behind the scenes, you know? You know, how many writers are there on TV shows who are just putting out music who we've never heard before on commercials, on all these other things, you know? So you gotta kind of look at the big picture of what, and Ahmad said it, what's your idea of success?
Yeah.
If we all, you know, and it's really, we talk about community and culture here as well, not just hip hop. And it's really something in our mindset. If we always looking like, well, I'm not successful, I'm not fulfilled until I got 3 cars, I got the mansion, I got somebody twerking, you know, in the background, I got the money, whatever. Maybe not even twerking in the background, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out Meg. Hey, college graduate, we see you. 4.5 GPA.
Flapjacks.
For real?
Flapjacks.
Out of 5?
What?
Well, I said 4.5.
That's honor classes, bro. 4.0 is the max. Unless you're doing advanced.
Oh no. Oh, I thought we were talking about her toes.
Damn.
My bad.
Damn.
Yo, wow.
I don't like that. I don't like that shit.
Anyway,
Like that shit at all.
you know, that's funny because well, I mean, we gonna go on toes. We're gonna go on Megan Thee Stallion's toes, which actually a stallion is a horse and a horse has hoofs. But horseshoes, all right, is what she probably would wear if we're gonna go that route. But they could be new shoes. But at the same time, you know, that whole situation with her and Tory Lanez and being shot in the foot, like, I don't really know what to believe of it. You know, there's a couple of different sides of the story, but all I know is, like, for real, let's be real, man. If you in the backseat with a girl, if she your homegirl or your girlfriend, whatever it is, why is y'all playing with a pistol?
Hey, shout out to the Me Too movement. Believe her. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
When is it like what?
So what
Get
you're
why
saying
I'm
is,
with a woman and we playing with my pistol and stuff. Like, what conversation is happening right now?
so what you're saying is college don't make everybody smarter and make smarter decisions.
I mean, exactly. You know, and you know, while we talking about college being not an easier option or versus hip hop or rapping, right? Another thing that comes along with both of them is debt. So
That man, I'm glad you brought that up.
So you may be like, nah, I'm not going to college, I can't afford it. But there's people that has went to college that's in debt, you know, that they can't afford. But at the same time, you know, people get jerked out of deals in hip hop, or they end up being in debt because they see their first million and it's like, oh man, I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Way to go.
You know, you wanna you know, as I know some of us has read Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, and 50 talked about in his book about, like, you know, you get money and you want to bring people with you, or, you know, he talked about having Mike Tyson's old home, and he realized, like, yo, this house, I could be living in a condo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So if your goal of wanting to do hip hop and rap, and this is for you listening, if you having an idea or you want to be a rap, you want to give it your all, go ahead, give it 100%, live your dream, but you better have a plan. Rap money ain't long money for everybody.
And I think that's part of the thing with me talking about college. What you get there is you might run into somebody who's gonna be your man's. A lot of the niggas that we know who went to college and hip hop, their man's is behind them, or was going off to a radio station, working in music industry in this way. And when they became an artist, it was like, I got my man with me. He graduated, whether they graduated or not. They man's graduated with the bachelor's, with the master's in business finance or entertainment law or some. He's with him. He's like, he got my back because I know him from college. Whereas, like, you come out and you skip kind of that process. And I hate to make it sound like that, but it really is that process. You skip that process, whoever you got representing you, unless you've got that background behind you and you know those people and they've already come up with you, whoever you got representing is whoever the label gives you. You know, like, you got to, and if you don't know the business, you know, you got to worry about whoever's trying to tell you the business, trying to get business over on you. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, like, you go to college, you might meet somebody who's got the MBA, you know, or you might meet somebody who's been through the business, just in the sense of like, we went to the same college, you know, Lil Yachty and 2 Chainz went to the same college. If Yachty, you know, goes to that college and he's like, you know what, I'm trying to sign with this label, blah, blah, blah. And Chainz is like, hey, look, this is the way you're gonna finesse it, or this is the way you're gonna work.
Yeah.
There's that kind of small, or it's a camaraderie, it's a fraternity, if you will, kind of thing, but it's also like, it's that kind of good networking, you know, and learning people, you're getting people in that business. You know, if you're doing music, you might be in college for music, maybe you're not. I think most people aren't, but like you're learning certain things and you're surrounding yourself at different shows with these different groups of people, you know?
Yeah, but you're not gonna escape no debt. So if you're thinking you finna rap to get rich, man, more money, more problems. So I hope you're doing your research.
Let's see.
For sure.
Let's see. You want me to run down the list? We got a Lil Wayne went to Houston, right? For a little bit. Ludacris studied music management at Georgia State.
I mean, shit. Never mind. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Oh, nothing. Just, I mean, you might not want to go there for that, seeing the way DTP turned out. But continue.
But here's the thing about it.
2 Chainz doing pretty good.
Yeah, after he left DTP, but continue.
Yeah, but, you know, Luda did fine, but Luda also got into. I'm not defending him, but got into film and other things. But how many DTPs are there that never got to the level DTP was at? How many? You know, now I understand on the stardom of Luda, but in order to get to that, in order to get to create your own label under Universal, under whoever, Def Jam, whoever it was, Def Jam South, I think, you know, you have to be able to push yourself up there. There's a million niggas with labels who would love to have DTP 2 years out of DTP's whole business life. They love to have him 2 years.
All right.
You know, it's, but that's what Amon said, your idea of success. Let's see, David Banner, he graduated with a business degree from Southern. And he went to Maryland for his master's, but he left, you know, he started rapping, so the rap career took over, which, you know, it happens a lot. There's a lot of these people that rap careers took off while they were in college. So let's see, Talib Kweli and Mos Def, or Yasin Bey, you know, obviously they went to NYU. And I'm just naming a couple people off. I feel like outside of Wayne, I feel like some of them have different family circumstances than a lot of other people going away. So like Talib, you know, both his parents were professors. You know, so he was going to college. Let's see, Puffy went to Howard, you know, before he blew up. Paul Wall, he got a degree in mass communications, I think, from Houston. Flavor Flav, Chuck D, Guru went to Morehouse. You know, I always got shot at the black colleges. Ninth Wonder, he's at North Carolina Central, and he teaches there.
Blue cheese.
I think he's a resident professor there, hip hop at North Carolina Central.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Young MC.
I heard Bun B is also a professor.
Who's that?
Bun B, isn't he also a professor at a college?
Who's that?
I know he was. I don't know if he was still doing it, but yeah, I know that was a thing for a minute.
Okay, Bun B.
Oh, Bun B. Okay. E40 and Be Legit with the Grambling. I said Young MC, and to bring it current, Saweetie.
Bus.
He went to USC.
Saweetie?
Yeah.
The Happy Meal chick?
Yeah, she went to San Diego State first for business, and then went to USC for business. And she was like really, really bombed, like top of her class business wise. And her business professor told her to go rap. She was like, "Nah, take a career in entertainment. Don't take a boring career being a corporate exec." Yeah, she was Saweetie smart.
I'll be damn.
Cameron, couple years. Common went to Florida A&M. You know,
when?
Common,
like after he already blew up or before?
Before.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he went there before. Listen, Common a little older than we like to think he is. Common been around.
Yeah.
Who else on that list? Ice Cube on there. Yeah, I mean, what was he studying? Architecture? Ice Cube studied architecture in college.
Common didn't stop him from getting sucked in by Erykah Badu.
They say Common did.
That college didn't help him.
Listen, you know anything about FAMU? FAMU was pointing him towards Erykah Badu's.
And I still ain't smelled the incense.
No, I haven't yet either. I want to though. I like everything she put out.
Man, bro, it's in the plans, but I mean, I got to get my affairs in order, you know, to make sure my family's taken care of, because I already know, like, once I get a whiff of that incense, and I'm
elevated.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, where you gonna light that up at? No, you ain't finna light that up in the crib. You gonna light that up at?
Yeah, get you rent you a whole Airbnb for yourself.
Fuck that, nah, bro. You gotta go to a middle of the woods or a forest to do that. Like I live not too far from Los Angeles forest, bro. So yeah, I'll just go into the middle of the woods and just, you know, dip my feet in the river, and yeah, man. Then I will travel to the next dimension. I will see y'all there.
Hey, we must shout it out though, real quick. It'll probably be a couple years before I get them incense, probably like another year or two. But when I do, you're right, Otis. Forest in the middle of the woods. We going to Murphy. I'm going to Murphy. Y'all stay where you're at. I'm going to visit Hotel Chateau Le Demery. Shout out to Ahmad, Big Business Moves. We see you. You see,
that might be.
Trying to do something, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that Airbnb, and I'm gonna stay there and light them incense. So you might have to air it out for the week after I'm there, but you know.
Since I can't rap, I went to college.
Oh, we've heard you try. We've heard you try to rap.
I tried.
I think another important factor to consider when we talk about going to college is the grooming that you get. You know, I think as you get into the music industry, you still just allowed to go just wild, you know. And I think when you in college, see, Otis, why you
put a Hellraiser?
Yeah, man. So this is gonna be terrible for audio, right? So if we put this up on a podcast for audio, they be like, damn, what are they laughing about? But yeah, I think the grooming that you get from college is important too. The structure, the growth, you know, knowing how to do things timely, you know, the responsibility of it, you know what I'm saying? Not that probably doesn't occur in like the music business, but I think it's not as focused on you as it is in college. You know what I'm saying? You have these resources around you, these organizations that push you to get back to the community, whether it be like a resource group or just like a fraternity or whatever you get into, you know. So it's just like, you know, you can, and there's people that get into hip hop and they still wild.
Hey, just real quick, I can't let it pass without saying, listen, we coming out audio. We have audio, strictly audio podcast. So if you're listening right now, make sure you go check us out on YouTube so you can see what we laughing about. You can get in on some of the antics that we have, some of the backgrounds, some of the faces Ahmad be making throughout the little jokes and everything. Because, you know, but yeah, definitely appreciate y'all listening in if you listen on the audio, but definitely check us out on YouTube too, because we definitely gonna have video, and it definitely adds a little extra character to it. You can see Otis and his light-skinned jokes.
Hey, I'm ignorant as hell with my background. So if you want to indulge in my ignorance, then yeah, man, hop on over to YouTube.
I don't know why he got Erykah Badu up there looking like that.
That was her choice.
Out of all the pictures, that was your choice. Out of all the pictures of Miss Badu.
Yeah, we don't all make questionable choices on attire and how we do our maybe not how I do my hair, you know, because I've been bald for years. We're like, you had to find that picture.
All I typed in was Erykah Badu. I appreciate the look, but you see that look on her face? That's how she's gonna be looking at y'all three squares when she's watching this shit. If she ever watches this shit, why are these niggas talking shit?
Looks like you typed in Coolio.
Bro, I promise. All I did was type in Erykah Badu, so you can thank Bing for this one.
Oh Lord. First of all, you using Bing?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, he said Bing. That's what we don't.
When we tell y'all O is counterculture, O don't fuck with nothing. He's a good mainstream. He do not fuck.
Yeah.
Look, except for Eminem. He like Eminem, but
What?
he got tight. Face got tight, boy.
What?
Yo, for y'all that don't
What?
know,
That was
for y'all that
serious.
don't know,
I felt like you wanted to smack me for that one.
Those are fighting words, man.
Bro, don't be lying on my name like that.
My bad. That's slanderous.
You know Otis is 6'3".
Y'all that don't know, our good Otis here. In the potluck, our big homie Otis in the potluck. He's the guy that's bringing something to the potluck that everybody's like, man, what's that? He's like, man, just try it.
You got center.
Hey, listen. So, the short niggas' opinions are the ones that are valid on rap. Because let me tell you something about these rap niggas. These niggas be Coolio. Y'all mentioned Coolio earlier. I stood next to Coolio. A nigga like this tall, boy.
Yeah, you had to look up to him. Man, I don't trust the opinion of no nigga that can't get on roller coasters at Magic Mountain.
Show it short, man. I was like, God,
show the doo-wop ass niggas.
Your favorite rapper is short, man. Little Zane.
Could have just said Pac was short too.
That's a small cat, man.
But while we talking about tall niggas, Plies went to Miami University.
You said tall?
Yeah, I mean he's not that tall, but he played football.
Plies is probably like what, 5'7"?
Plies? Is he that short?
He's short, right?
Oh shit, well fuck him too then.
Yeah,
not fuck him. Come on with us, Plies. And J. Cole can stay with J. Cole Jr. right here, 6'3" and above.
That's funny as hell.
Hooping niggas.
Funny.
Hey, if we keep dropping, J. Cole summa cum laude, right? Out of St. John's.
Yeah, J. Cole.
See, but I feel like to tell our points, J. Cole had a plan.
Right.
There's a reason you see J. Cole front row on Dave Chappelle's movie or document, the Block Party. You see J. Cole front row when everybody's rapping, like young J. Cole, but like he's in that show. So he had a plan to be, I'm in college, but I'm rapping, plain and simple.
Yeah, I mean he's a pretty smart dude. He just can't play basketball, do that shit alone.
He looked all right out there.
I mean,
I ain't gonna say leave it alone. Follow your dreams, J. Cole. Follow your dreams.
He's playing in Canada now recently, right? He just signed to play with Drake's team in Canada.
They're just out there doing cardio, bro. I watched that. I was watching some of that game. They're just out there doing cardio.
Man.
I heard all the hoopers be at Lifetime Fitness, man. I heard that's where the celebs hoop at, like Lifetime Fitness, or they had their home.
I don't listen. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm sure, fine. Ahmad's the only one in this podcast that's actually hoop with me, like, and see me hoop. So he knows I ain't just talking shit. His brother knows. I don't believe most of y'all celebrities, rap niggas are really hooping. And I see the clips, and it'd be your best 5 minutes, and I look and I'm like, y'all are trash. And so I'll issue it out there. Old nigga would issue it out there. I'll whoop everybody's ass that thinks they can hoop. Quavo ain't getting shit on me. I mean, just name them off, man. Drake been working on this game forever. And
Quavo.
He sucks.
Yeah, man. I mean, the niggas are taller than me, but I'll put it out there right now.
2 Chainz.
I can hoop better. Chains will get me.
2 Chainz was playing ball. Game was playing ball too, wasn't he?
Master P to get you.
Game playing ball.
You know what? I feel like every tall nigga that comes out rapping said they play ball at some point. Then Snoop was gonna play at UNLV. Game was gonna play here. Now Chains actually played.
The game good ball though.
Yeah. Can he? I've never seen. Never really looked.
All right. Chris Brown pretty good too.
I've seen Breezy hoop.
He good. I heard Brian McKnight could ball.
Yeah, Brian McKnight can hoop. At least young Brian McKnight can really hoop. Yeah.
Right.
I heard that.
Yeah. He didn't play in the celeb leagues. He stopped playing in those celeb leagues because he was killing them. Like, yeah, we
I heard.
know that.
Is he considered a rapper though? Silk the
Nah,
Shocker?
but you know what? Shout out Morehouse. Shout out Brian McKnight, Morehouse College, Guru. Let's see, we can connect there. Guru went to Morehouse.
Is Silk the Shocker considered a rapper?
Don't talk bad about Silk, man. You know that's my nigga.
What?
He's considered a no limit soldier. What you mean?
He could ball, right?
I do not know Silk can ball.
No, I don't know, man. The way he probably got the name from the court, man.
They all like I heard they all ball like him. Well, of course, Master P, Silk the Shocker, and C Murder hurt. They all could ball.
Okay.
All right.
The whole crew squad, huh?
Listen, only real rappers I believe who can hoop. Dave East.
Oh yeah, Davies. Yeah, Davies.
Yeah, Dave East. I know he can hoop. Master P, obviously.
I actually think 2 Chainz could probably hoop too.
Oh, Chainz. Yeah, 2 Chainz can hoop. I'm sure he can. I'm sure right now he probably hasn't really hooped in a while, but I'm sure he still got a jumper. He still
You haven't either though.
He got a basketball court in his crib, I'm sure.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, but you haven't either, so it'd be even.
How you know I haven't? Well, I'm. I mean, we ain't got to stay on hoops long, but let me tell you something.
We're gonna run that potluck 2-on-2.
Where I'm from is the home of the Hoopers.
North
Everybody
Carolina.
call themselves, think they the home of the Hoopers. I'm from the home of the Hoopers. That's what we do there.
North Carolina, the home of the Hoopers, man.
What
No, it's not.
the DMV?
Yeah, DC. It's the home of the Hoopers, man.
North Carolina, man.
Is it?
No, North Carolina's not.
North Carolina.
I'm talking about DC.
DC is.
They got a lot of hoopers that come out of there.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson. KD.
Quinn Cook. Who else? Mike Beasley. Who else you want? How many names you want? Steve Francis. I'm just starting old. We don't want to talk now.
I mean, only names I'm probably gonna drop from North Carolina are GOATs. So you name it, cats, but I hear you.
You gonna drop who from North Carolina? You gonna drop Mike Jordan? Hey, you know how I know North Carolina? We just talking shit now, but you know how I know North Carolina don't got hoopers? Because I was living in the home of Mike Jordan for 3 years, and I couldn't find good bump nowhere. There was nowhere to hoop in Wilmington.
Steph Curry just won the chip again this year. What you mean Carolina ain't got hoopers?
Dave Thompson too.
David Thompson. I didn't say Carolina don't got hoopers. I said y'all ain't the home of the hoops. Like that's plain and simple.
I mean, but everybody want to play for Coach K.
Where does he go to get his players?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Shout out the DMV.
Who's squad?
Shout out the DMV. That's where he comes.
Well,
Everybody knows you go to DC and you get hoopers. Plain and simple.
Niggas can't rap though.
Nah, we can't rap for shit, boy. I know what you're doing there. Shout out Wale, who went to a Towson. I think he went to Towson, or he went to college too. And he got discovered. He got discovered through college.
Your mic kind of cut out. Shout out to who?
You know who on the 202, the only nigga to make it rapping out of DC, and that's Wale.
Lauren Owodala.
Yeah, for Lauren. You know, he had the album about nothing. All that.
Chilling in my Nike boots. That's the last Wale song I heard.
Yeah,
That's way back.
I tried, man, but I couldn't do it.
What?
More About Nothing was the best thing you put out.
Shit.
I gave it
Best thing.
a chance, man, but
More About Nothing, man. That's the best thing right there.
See, I want to say something, but I know I'm just coming in biased, so I'm just leave it alone.
yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you know, somebody speak your language. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Lil Zane spoke your language too, so I don't know.
nah, I didn't say that. I never said that.
So let me ask this though. So while we're talking about rap and go to college, and obviously the biggest, well, in my opinion, one of the biggest rap and go to college stories is Kanye West, right? And so as we talk about a lot of, we acknowledge that rappers' career kicked off while they were in college. At what point do you say, okay, it's time to jump over to rap? At what point in college, do you be like, okay, I got a decision to make? Because at the end of the day, we all got to make a decision about anything. You can't fully commit to both. You know what I'm saying? It's like sports, music. When you're in college, like how we say, like, man, you can be in your sophomore year and then a big opportunity come music wise that you might have to, turn down a few checks, and sometimes I think some of these cats got caught up in the terrible deals because they were looking for a way out of their situations financially. And so they bit, you know what I'm saying? And some people are like, nah, I'm worth more than this, or nah, I'm just gonna stay independent or whatever, So I think the question becomes, at what point, do you be like, no, I'm done with college? Or at what point do you be like, maybe I should stop rapping? You know what I'm saying? Because what we're talking about is the decision here.
Yeah. I think it's each person's. I don't think there's a point that you can pinpoint. I think it's just each person's gonna be a little different. I think you might look at if you're in college and rapping and that you got a tour you can go on, and maybe you're not headlining it, or maybe you are headlining, but let's say you're not headlining it, but you coming in under let's say Drake's headlining it. You'd be silly. Like, I'm not missing my midterms.
Yeah, this school ain't going nowhere. I'm out.
Yeah. Take your get your, especially 2022, get your laptop with you if you feel that's passionately about it. Bring your computer, Zoom that class. But you ain't gonna really be doing that. That's only gonna work for a little bit. To your point, you're gonna try to Zoom a class on a tour. I guarantee you're gonna go to 2 or 3 classes and be like, man, shut that shit down.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's just a level to it on what if you're looking at like, okay, well, I've been trying to rap for a minute. I'm in college, and rap ain't really taking off. Maybe you did have a deal. Maybe you did have maybe you signed on with somebody, and maybe you just, it tends to happen to like, I was listening to Akon, and he was talking about Lady Gaga. And Lady Gaga had been signed for a couple years before he was like, I didn't discover her. She was there. And then all of a sudden I was, no, but they weren't doing anything with her. She came out of college. She went to music college and everything. Came out, they weren't doing anything with her. And I was like, oh, I can do something with her and I'll make her huge. So you could end up on the shelf for 2 years while you're in, like in that in-between period. So you might want to look at like, maybe you don't give up the rap. Maybe you learn how to, maybe you stick to college and learn how to make more than just learn all the avenues and all the outlets. I know Otis was going to, brought up Wilfredo. If you haven't checked out that interview with Wilfredo Williams Crown, he gives y'all some great gems. Go back and check it out. So one of our past episodes. You
don't have to make it on the radio. You don't have to drop these hits. You can find another avenue and make a living just doing syncing, which is movies and television and commercials and whatnot. And I mean, there are a lot of companies that specialize in that, so it's not as exclusive as it used to be. It's an open door for anybody.
Yep. And if you don't like dealing with the fame, you know what I'm saying, you just want, you want to, make some money off the game, you know what I'm saying, the rap game, but you don't want like, your face everywhere. You don't want to be, entourage messing with you, you know what I mean, or walking with an entourage, paparazzi everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another avenue to go, man.
Yeah.
Because the end game is what? The end game is what? Getting to your goal, whether it's money, like nice home, women. I mean, I don't know.
Women. That ain't none of our goals here, though. That's none of our goals here, man. We all taking lockdown. We don't want no other women. Black men don't cheat.
I will say this though.
Catchable dicks.
There are now. Worldwide, there are a lot of I think there are more people making money off of their degree than there are people making money off of music. So that's something else to consider. Somebody was telling me, I had a conversation about this with a friend the other night, and in Los Angeles, there's this small community. It's kind of like a commune, I guess. It's 100 rooms and it's all full of artists and musicians, and they have everything at their disposal. They have all the instruments, they have studios, everything. And I mean, they just have nothing to do and they get housing at a discounted rate too, and they just have nothing to do but sit around and make music. It's a perfect environment for that, especially when somebody's making it easier for you to achieve your dream. But at the same time, you know, who out of this community has made it? You know, so you might want to you got to figure out that balance, man, and figure out if it's really what you want to do. Like, sure, people are, I think it was 30% of people that get their degrees, they don't work in the field that they got their degree in. And there's people who got their degrees and they got jobs that can't even cover the loan that they took out to go to school. I mean, there's pros and cons to each side, but I do think that getting your degree is the safer bet, or at least knock that shit out when you're early. Like, you know, just burn through it. You can be done with it by the time you're 23 or 24, and then you could use the rest of the time to go all in on a rap career, because you're, you know, it's a young man's game, bro. So you know, as long as you're in your 20s, you still got a chance. Yeah, and if it doesn't work out, then I mean, fuck it. Then put your degree to use.
Yeah.
I used to think that rapping was the way to go, like especially if the opportunity presents itself. But if you can balance it out, then balance it and get your degree, and then chase that career.
There's a lot of businesses out there in the you end up, and this is kind of what Wilfredo talked on. You end up thinking you're going to be a rapper. And I've heard this from a lot of different people, a lot of different interviews. You go into one thing thinking you're going to be this. Like, you go in thinking you're going to be a rapper, or you go in and you're like, I'm going to play pro ball. You know, I'm going to, you know, whether you're going to college, and I'm going to play pro ball, I'm going to be a pro rapper, or I'm going to be a whatever it is. And all of a sudden you look up and you're not doing that because you done found that your niche is really something else. You know, like, and whether it be show hosting, whether it be engineering, whether it be creating a network of people to work with, you know, like some people make their career off of just that. You know, Clarence Avant had a lot of pull, you know, Black Gangster, you know, rest in peace to his wife. She passed, you know, well, was killed. Luckily, they caught that person. But like, one of his things was he was able to talk to all these different people. His phone book was so vast. He made his career off of being able to call and pull different people and work out different deals. You know, so there's a whole world of business behind that. A lot of these people that you see who were top, you know, had a #1 song, and then you don't hear from them anymore until you go into Def Jam office and you see them walking around like, oh, that's so-and-so. Didn't he have a #1 hit? Yeah, now he runs our European market for music or something. You know, it's something crazy, and you're like, oh, I thought he wanted to be an artist. Oh, he was, but then like he realized he didn't want all that, and he could make all this money doing this instead. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy you say that. I forgot where it's at. I think I was like maybe it was at a wedding or something. I seen this little nigga walk by. I'm like, oh shit. Did that nigga have a #1 hit? And somebody's like, oh yeah, man, that's Lil Zane. Like, he was a dope rapper, but now he runs our catering business. So just make sure you tip him, some shit like that. But it's crazy, bro. Life takes you in new directions. It's amazing.
The Lil Zane slander.
How was the sandwiches?
Half-ass, like music.
I mean,
half-ass like it sides.
yeah.
Little fats, man.
mini.
Lil Zane
there was another
cheese with no cheese in it.
There's another nigga working with him. I think his name was like Well or something like that. I don't know. I couldn't.
You know what? Go to hell. do not put Wale in the same world as Lil Zane.
That's how you say it.
Do not put Wale in that same world.
Wow. He went there. Hey, but you know what? Speaking on what Otis is talking about, that what he said is con where all the people live together.
Oh, the commune? Yeah.
Commune, yeah. But like, even like when people say like don't give up on your dream, I mean, if ultimately you wanna play and make music playing, I get it. You're gonna continue that, but if you're okay with living in something like that, fine. But if you got a family to support, you know what I'm saying? And not saying you got to give up on that dream, but you gotta do something else to make some money, in. You know what I'm saying? You got kids to feed and all that. You gotta do something else. And for most people that are passionate about music, playing music is gonna be their passion. They're gonna be playing that shit for free. For the most part, most people are. You know what I mean? There's a selected few who get paid to do what they do. Unless you can figure out some other way, like like we were talking about what Fredo did, or does, or even
Yeah.
playing playing at weddings, singing, or funerals, or whatever. What I'm saying, little events. You might be able to get some cash that way. But as far as being signed, most people aren't going to be signed and have their shit released. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, that's another thing, man. Fuck being signed. Like this also that's almost like the scam of college nowadays, bro. Like you don't need college to be successful. You don't need a deal to be a successful artist. It's so
Right.
much easier to be independent nowadays, just
Yeah.
it really all comes down to your connections for one. But I mean, if you learn how to do your timing right, like a little tip out there for people, if you got a new song that you're about to release, don't release that shit right away on these streaming platforms. Contact Spotify, who the department in charge of Spotify's playlist. Give it to them first, and if they like it, they'll drop it on their New Music Friday playlist or some shit like that. And if they, if you don't get that play after a couple months, then drop your shit. But you gotta wait. You gotta give it to Spotify first, because if it's already released, they're not gonna put it on there. And Spotify is one of the biggest platforms, so it's just, if you learn certain little things like that, it'll just make it that much easier to be independent. Fuck these labels, fuck these contracts, man. And I mean, it can be a help, man, but don't just be signing some shit,
Right.
just for an easy way out.
Sign away your masters to the master.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't call yourself master. Go with
Don't
little.
call yourself master.
Yeah, go with little.
I do want to drop this one gem, if y'all didn't know, before we get out of here. Did you know that Nas started a fellowship for hip hop scholarship at Harvard?
What that mean?
Basically, it's a
He's the GOAT. That's all that means.
I mean, yeah, dude, really think that. They really do. Basically, it's hip hop, learning more about hip hop academia, hip hop scholarship, and not a capital S scholarship, which means I don't think they're giving you money as a scholarship, but you become a fellow, which is like basically you become like a student there under the fellowship program. So, and it's through Harvard. So,
do you get a feature from him or something? Like,
I don't know. It would be nice, right?
One of the tracks,
Bro.
I feel like most of the people that are coming through that aren't coming through the rap.
Like I would. I mean, but still, man, I would sit in a session, and watch his process. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be interested in sitting just in our studio while he's doing his thing, just to witness the process. You know what I'm saying? So, I would even take something like that, because experience, like I saw on Instagram, Rick Ross was saying he'll take knowledge over money. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll take knowledge over money, like experience over, the actual monetary like gain.
Easy to say when you got money, though.
Yeah,
true. True, that's true.
And honestly, here goes the thing, man. This kind of, just to wrap up the rapper go to college, just kind of goes right to that. That's nice. One, it's easy to say if you got money, right? Two, it's easy to say if you like, I think everyone believes they have a certain mind and a certain mind capability and mindset. And Rick Ross has proven to himself and to everyone else that he has that. And so I can take knowledge and turn it into more money.
Right. There's
more people that don't have that. More people think they do, but they don't have that. And if we're keeping it funky, most people, if you give them $1 million, 99 out of 100 people are going to be broke in the next couple years.
And won't have a house.
Yeah. And that's whether it's $1 million, 10 million, 100 million takes a little bit longer to trick off, but you can still trick off 100 million in a day if you want to.
I definitely could.
You know, like easy, right?
I'm buying islands.
Man,
you know,
what?
so I think that's kind of the point. Hey, shout out the newest graduate, Meg Stallion.
I'm buying her a new toe.
You know,
y'all niggas, man. You really trying to bring the worst out of me on a beautiful Sunday.
Man.
Hey, it's always a pleasure, man.
Stop.
Let's be real. You're not really looking at her toe if she was really up on you. You're not really looking at them feet.
Boomerang ass niggas pulling back pull back the sheets and it was hammer time.
Man, I'll go ahead. If that bullet hole is itching, man, I'll scratch it. Put a little shea butter on it.
Hey,
look a little chapped around the wound.
Hey.
Kiss it, make it feel better.
She can fill it up with her degree. She can plug her degree right in that.
Oh man, y'all are funny, man. Y'all
hey,
hilarious.
It's always a pleasure. Whatever y'all choose, rap or go to college, you know, either one, making sure it's the best decision for you. If you checking us out, hey man, check us out on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, the whole nine. Anybody got some shout outs?
Oh yeah. I want to shout out for one, I want to shout out to Potluck again. Just to kind of double down, man. We've been doing a lot of work. We got a lot of things coming. We definitely are looking to expand, tap into what's out there, you know, because we really want to do our thing here in the Potluck. So I want to shout out to Potluck. Definitely shout out Plain Grain Deco. Check out your home decor. You know what I mean? I want to shout out to this year, 2022. You know, just shout out to another great year. Shout out to success. You know, so that's pretty much it. You know, nothing personal. You know?
Hey, where can they find Plain Grain Deco at?
You can find it on Instagram right now. Check it out on Instagram. Look through the gallery. Send me a message. That's actually me. I make everything handmade that you see on there. So the easiest way to catch up with me is on Instagram.
Bet. Ma, what you got for us? You got anything for us on the way out?
Shout out to everybody who's listening, man. And, you know, especially like if you're young and this topic really hit you with the, you know, rap or go to college, you know, find out what avenue you got to go, get the right people around you, you know what I'm saying? Find out, you know, what it's going to take for you to reach that goal that you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? And whatever success is for you, you know what I'm saying? Handle your business.
Coming live from the business moves, the mods on business trips, man, handling business. I mean, it's true, man. I ain't even being funny. I'm being real with you, man. You know, he's out there handling business.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Everybody got to eat.
Yeah. Otis, what you got for us on the way out, man?
Shout out to, of course, Plain Grain Deco. Shout out to Fried Clothing and Forever Humble Clothing, and Bruce Cash is my name. Bourbon Rusher, and but man, we got QC. We got a lot of people out there doing things, and you know, shout out to all you entrepreneurs. If you want us to give you a shout out, you know, contact us and we'll help promote you on here. As for the topic, you know, don't just if you know you dumb as hell, then don't just go to school for the sake of going to school, because you're gonna waste a lot of money, man. Like, seriously, there's also trade schools. Like, if you go with your hands, then go work with your hands. You don't have to go to college. You can there's other avenues for you. So recognize your own strengths and your own weaknesses. And like I said, man, if you're just not a smart person, then you got to be honest with yourself and do what works. But the state of hip hop has shown us that, you know, I mean, you could make it pretty far just being dumb as fuck. There's no more intelligent rhymes. Like, I mean, shit, man, there's so many artists out there that, you know, sound like they have a 4th grade reading level and they killing it right now. So, you know, if like I said, man, recognize your strengths and your weaknesses. Like, if you dumb as fuck and you can't read 5-syllable words, but you can rhyme your ass off, then rhyme them 1-syllable words, man. I believe in you. You can do it too. You can do it too. Man, shout out to everybody on the potluck. I hope you all, man, I hope we all see success by the end of this year and going forward, man. All that other good shit. Happy Sunday.
Yes, indeed. Happy Sunday, man. Hey,
Cats out there rhyming.
Shout out to the rappers.
Hey, cats out there rhyming on CBC words.
Hey, man, you might be able to hit me up if you need a ghostwriter. If you need a ghostwriter, you might be able to hit me up.
Cat and rat and bat and sat.
Bro, you can make millions off of that shit, bro.
Ghost. Yeah.
Hey, I can't like the hustle, man. If you can do it, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you need me on the ghostwriting tip. Hit me up.
Just be honest. Just be honest with yourself. That's all.
I wish we could have got away with that when I was coming up. I would have been a great rapper.
It's a finesse, man. You just got to make people believe.
Yeah.
You ain't even gotta be it. As long as other people believe it, you can finesse your way through it.
Hey, it's better if you don't do it, man. Shout out to all the fake rappers out there who ain't gotta fight cases and shit because they telling them themselves and their songs, Hey man, sometimes in that case, lying is the right way to go.
Yep.
Just don't start believing your shit.
Yeah, no gustos.
Don't incriminate yourself, please.
Hey, all right, fellas. Another positive potluck. Ooh, I couldn't get that out. See, that's why I couldn't rap today. Appreciate y'all.
Because you're using too many syllables now. That's why.